Hi everyone, I'm back. I feel like I have missed you guys so much. I want to thank you guys for your love, your support, and your beautiful energy. Regardless of the fact that I have not been able to post in over a month, and I am back. I am here to be posting regularly again. Words cannot describe how thankful I am to have such a supportive community of people that are here no matter what happens. It's really a blessing, and it says a lot about you. And I hope you guys acknowledge how beautiful you guys are as souls. If you hear any rumbling, there is a thunderstorm out here in the Dominican Republic. For those of you that are new, welcome. I am away from my usual United States location until September. I have not been able to post for the past month, so I apologize if this intro is a little bit longer. Feel free to skip. But again, I have not been able to post in over a month, so it's a little bit of a welcome back message. Things did not go as planned, you guys. Thank you for your lovely messages. Even though I was not able to respond to everybody, I did read them, and you don't know how much it means to me to know that, even though I'm a medium, this is my life's purpose, I'm a human being. And there's always a sense of anxiety that comes with, knowing that you plan to have things go a certain way, especially when it revolves around your life's purpose. This work is my life's purpose. And I know it's very meaningful. And I know there's a lot of people that depend on readings and expect them. So that adds, as a human being, even though we know that everything happens for a reason and it's divinely guided, it puts you in a state, it still gives you a little bit of an anxiety, of course, you feel bad about that. And I can't even phrase how meaningful it was to see how supportive you guys were, regardless of the setbacks. It's just such a peaceful energy, and everything's about energy exchange. And I do want you guys to know that that energy that you guys share with me is sent right back tenfold. The universe appreciates it. That's why we are here drawn together, because we like to keep a high vibration here. And I really do appreciate it. It's just such a peaceful experience, just that alone. But yeah, I planned my first month here, okay? But this is a channeled message already. For those of you that are new, I am a medium. So even though my intro is a little bit longer right now, everything that comes out of my mouth from the moment I hit record, I'm already channeling. And this card just threw itself, the moon. There you go. I'm back. They're already doing what they do. What's this? I'm back. Sorry. This is what I'm back. Queen of Cups. Full of love. Okay. I'm sorry. In regards to, look what's poking out. You can't make it up. In regards to Six of Swords, which is quite literally Four of Cups, which is not, and a Chariot card. No reversals. I'm sorry. You see, I'm sorry. Spirit's here. Welcome back, you guys. For those of you that are new, please bear with me. You'll see what's going on. To introduce myself, I am a medium. I'm a no tools reader by nature. My main ability is to connect to those that have crossed over, spirit, etc. So even in the intros, whenever I'm talking, I'm not talking. It's a state of surrender. I'm already channeling. Channeling is a process of having a conversation between me and spirit. And what they do is they know that thoughts create our reality, right? So they will have me channel, and they confirm as I go. Because that is how their main focus here is, not just to give you a message for your highest good, but to make sure that we do not get in our thoughts. Because as much as you can hear a message that they share, if you can perceive things however you want. And if you don't trust it, what you're actually manifesting is a situation or a life experience, or what you're calling to your life is an experience that matches that frequency of lack of trust, of distrust, and etc., and everything that comes with that. but they like to confirm their presence from the moment they hit record. They knew that I had a little bit of a jitters. There's always a sense, as much as, I mean, I'm a medium 24 hours a day. We know that. But I haven't posted in so long. So I'm, again, as being a human being, Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is self-imposed imprisonment of your own mind in regards to being traveling. Six of Swords, the Chariot card and the Six of Swords literally are the cards that signify travel. And it's sandwiching the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups underneath the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is feminine energy, full of love. She's nurturing, she's loving. So I would say that this is my life's purpose. Four of Cups is in the regular tarot Rider-Waite deck. It's somebody sitting on a tree. You know, the universe is holding the Ace of Cups, a cup of love, and they are refusing it, okay? So it's kind of like, you know, holding that love to yourself and refusing love, not being able to share it. That is why there is an eye here crying behind these cups of love, keeping yourself blocked. Now, I do want you to know that although right now it may sound like I'm all over the place, and even if what I am saying sounds like I'm talking about myself, for example, I'm talking about travel and I'm giving you this message and I'm saying that's me, etc., as the way that they show you guys that they are here, okay? Please, I always say, take every reading, if you don't know my style, as an intuitive exercise. Nothing that they share is for an accident. So I could be talking about a relationship, but if you know that energy applies to you in regards to your dog, your cat, your career, you have the power to interpret it in that way. So through this message, and I'm applying it to myself just so that you can see that they're here, there is a message in here for you, okay? Sandwiched between these two travel cards, okay, is the Four of Cups, okay? Blocking yourself from being able to accept, give, and receive love. And it kind of goes hand in hand. The Queen of Cups is ready for love. She's the most nurturing queen. She's very intuitive. If we're talking about astrology, she signifies, I usually don't, again, everything is channeled, so whatever comes out of my mouth, they just showed me all the water signs, okay? Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. So it could be somebody, you know, that has one of those signs heavy in their chart, especially next to the moon, which to me is the Pisces Cancer card, okay? Very intuitive, especially with the moon. The moon is the card that signifies things that are hidden, but also very deep feelings, things in your subconscious mind, okay? The sun signifies things that are conscious, and the moon signifies feelings and you know, thought patterns, which manifest as feelings that are so subconscious that we may not even be aware of it. Okay, so the Eight of Swords is the card that depicts a self-imprisonment of your own thoughts, okay, because of something that is very deep within you. Again, if we're this, please bear with me, especially I'm just back, but as a medium, when you start channeling, sometimes it sounds like it's all over the place, but you will see how the messages start to flow and they get more specific and more specific and more specific. But you are engaging in this mediumship experience with me as I am reading. So I'm catching your energy. There is no such thing as time as I am reading. Understand that. So if you are already resonating with this energy in one way or another, keep that in mind and it will get more specific in a second. Eight of Swords, self-imprisonment of your own mind. In the traditional tarot, that's the card that shows a man or a woman, okay, with 8 swords around them, blindfolded and tied up. Okay? But on the outside, the Queen of Cups, she's beautiful, she's nurturing, she's kind, she's ready for love. But it's interesting in this tarot deck, they never have me pick a deck for no reason. Look how she's holding that cup. Look how she's holding that cup. She's holding that cup behind her, like very close to her. The Queen of Cups is usually, okay, depicted as somebody very nurturing, loving, ready to share that with their family, with their loved ones, with their community, okay? But she's holding it behind her, close to her, as if there's some kind of a fear there. And the expression in her eyes, if you look, okay? They have me look at images and things to channel differently every time. There's like a deep sadness in there, if you can really look. Or like she's holding that cup close to her and she's looking like she knows what she wants, but something's holding her back, especially with the Four of Cups underneath it, which is, in a way, it's keeping love to yourself and also rejecting it. But the eye with the tears, okay? The eye that is the same color as her eyes, okay? Is behind those Four Cups. So it's like she is hiding the fact that there is something deep within her, okay? Again, this could be a man, this could be someone that you're dealing with. Take it as it resonates. That is causing her pain and distress. She might not even be aware exactly what it is, but she knows that it needs to be healed. That's why there's stars all around this Four of Cups, the way they're having me see it. Kind of like the star card, which is healing. And again, they never have me look, they have me look at things differently every time. Her earrings, beautiful turquoise earrings, they look like the tears here. That's how you know I'm channeling, by the way, because I would never look at these images this way unless I'm already doing my thing. So it looks, like I said, like she has this sadness in her eyes, but it's hidden. Just like these earrings are hidden, even though they look beautiful on the outside. All you see are these beautiful earrings, but it kind of looks like it's supposed to be the tears. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's like a in disguise, like there's a disguise here. That she has it all together, that she's happy, but there is something that she's refusing to let go of. And it's a self-imposed imprisonment of her mind. Again, this could be a male, and they have me emphasize that a lot. It's probably, they're telling me that this has they just showed me the Emperor. By the way, if you're new to my channel, they show me, again, when I'm channeling. Again, I'm a medium, I see them physically. They show me things. And I'll just spit them out. They just showed me the Emperor card, and sometimes they'll come out later to confirm that they are here speaking. The Emperor is masculine energy, but they're showing it to me next to the King of Swords. So it's not just the masculine energy within you, though, yes, but also a male, like a man in particular. The King of Swords stands by his truth, but he could also be very cold and controlling. So there's a big energy here of knowing what you want and what you're supposed to do, but somehow, some way, keeping yourself from it, okay? Because of something so deep, it's almost like I don't want to go there. It's almost like I don't want to go there kind of thing. But we're at the brink of you either get on this chariot. The chariot card is a major arcana, honey. Major arcana cards, which are not the suits, not the swords, not the cups, not the pentacles, not the wands. The ones with the names hold major energy, major life lessons. The chariot card moves forward. It's the number 7. Okay, I did specify Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and 7 to me stood out as July. So that's Cancer. But also, interestingly enough, see how energy kind of just flows. I wasn't able to post for the month of July. And I can kind of relate to this message myself, believe it or not, to a certain degree, because if you're here, we share energy, okay? Maybe not every specific, nonetheless. Once you get on the chariot, you can't go back. That's the thing about major arcana, the chariot, okay? It doesn't, I always say this, the chariot card does not come with a reverse feature. But if you look at this deck, which I've never noticed, he looks petrified. He looks petrified. He's like, I know I have to move forward. I know I have to move forward, but there is just like this deep fear. I don't know why. And I've never channeled this way, but again, it's whatever they say. So there's a dark horse and a light horse. That to me kind of depicts, it's like the moon card. It's like dark and light energy, especially because they had me talk about the moon and the sun card. So it's like your shadow energy, all the things that hold you back, subconscious, and, you know, your light energy. And then there's this one star next to him that's glowing. So you are being divinely guided, or somebody, whatever the situation is or how it manifests in your life. You know that it's like the North Star, like your North Node, which is destiny, Wheel of Fortune they just showed me, which is the card of destiny. Like, you know, this is part of your karmic lesson, part of your karmic payout. You know that you are being guided. That is what's giving you the strength. But nonetheless, there's resistance here. There's resistance. That's why you look scared. But that star is pushing you. You have that hope in that one star. And there is resistance because these horses look kind of, they're all crooked and stuff. It looks like they're resisting each other. And then on top of that, it's the Eight of Swords, which is self-imposed imprisonment. Again, you see, they never guide me to focus on things for no reason. There's one big star in there. It's like, so you know that there's something holding you back, but they just calmed my energy out of nowhere. But that one star, at the end of the day, when you lay down with yourself, you know what makes you happy. Again, this could relate to anybody. You know what you want. Because that star has become so grand, a huge lightning bolt just like went right in front of me. There's this huge window with all these palm trees. There's like hurricane winds right now, as I said that. That energy of being divinely guided towards whatever this is so evident that you can't ignore it anymore. It's stronger than this resistance. We have gotten to that point. Okay? That is why he knows he's going on that horse anyway, but he looks terrified. And at the end of the day, you're going to realize, for what? And you know what I notice here? See, the Six of Swords is also the card of travel. The Six of Swords is also moving towards calmer waters after something, you know, going through a rocky experience. In the traditional Rider-Waite deck, it shows a boat and two people sitting on a boat. Somebody's rowing it for them. They're going towards land and they're wearing cloaks. Like, that you could tell they've gone through a lot, but they know that they're going somewhere they have to go. I didn't notice, but there's a sun here that these 5 swords are stabbing. Now that's interesting. I never channel it that way. Now, number 1, the number 6 is a number. 6 is the Lover's card in tarot, for example. 6 is the number of balance. It's also the number that signifies love. So this has something to do with giving and receiving love, 100%. And this can apply to your life in many ways, but they showed me the Lover's card right now, the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Cups, and the 3 of Cups. Holy ish. And the 4 of Wands. Oh my God, what is this, a Disney story or something? They showed me pretty much every love card you could possibly imagine. Relationship, romantic relationship, okay? So the way they're having me channel this, number 6 is that, and it's also balance, a need for balance. 5 swords here, stabbing the sun. The sun is your conscious mind being illuminated, going towards your happy place. Why is that sun hidden with this moon right as the first card, which is the most significant? The 5 of Swords, which is what you see if you were to separate it, is the card that depicts, it's like a deceptive card. It's the card of being deceptive through your own mind, wanting to one-up somebody all the time, playing manipulative games, going through life with tactics and with strategy. And there is no strategy when it comes to love. And the way they're having me channel this is, with the moon card, is there is somebody here. It's kind of like a trauma response, let's say, maybe subconscious, though it's brought to our awareness already. That even though you are the Queen of Cups by nature, whoever this is, it could be a male, because they showed me the King of Swords. Something happened in your life in the past. That's why that crying eye is in the past. That trained you to keep that love very close to you, being unable to share it. So it could be somebody that you're dealing with that may seem cold or may even seem selfish, but it's because of the fear. Believe it or not, this is crazy, but I just heard them say the fear of happiness, or rather the fear of being able to be happy, the fear of being able to make other people happy, or the fear of not knowing what to do once you are happy. Also, because of whatever deep-seated things happened in the past, because the Six of Swords, in order to go, you know, move towards calmer waters, there's that lightning bolt again. That means you must have went through something dark in the past. Moon, something, you know, shadow, all the things that you held deep within, all the stuff, even things that somebody wanted to keep to the grave, okay? It's like somebody being unable to let go of their old patterns. What I'm getting here is somebody's ready to let go of their old patterns, but they cannot get over the fact that of the thought pattern of remembering how they would end up in every situation they ended up, like, you know, when they did give and receive love with someone, how it always ended up, and all of the mistakes they've made. If they were a cheater, all the times they cheated, or all the bad things they did, and it's almost like they don't trust themselves. Okay? Being a slave to your own mind. They're saying right now, you and somebody else might have gone through a period of blaming each other for whatever happened in your relationship, but there is a mutual equal. Number 6 is 3 and 3. It said it's equal. There's a mutual recognition at this point that you are ready for something else, but there is a fear about reaching there, and the fear, you can't deny anymore, has nothing to do with the other person. If you feel unhappy right now, it has nothing to do with the other person. It has nothing to do with the other person. It has everything to do with you not letting the sun shine. End of story. Yes, the other person might be doing X, Y, and Z, but they're saying that your focus on that is to keep yourself in a self-imposed imprisonment because you don't want to see what's really holding you back. Okay? Is the truth. If you are not in a happy situation with someone romantically, but you are still dealing with them one way or another, because they're saying with this new moon in Leo, everything that's meant to be in your life is clear, and everything that's supposed to be let go of, it has been made clear. So if you're still clinging on to things that you are not, you know already, it's been shown to you already needs to go, you are making that choice. And if you already been shown that something's meant for you and you're not going after it, you are also making that choice. It's like the divine has put you in a place where you cannot avoid looking at the self. So anything that you're dealing right now is a choice of your own. As harsh as that sounds, it's the truth. But with that star, you know that. Okay? You know that. And again, the 5 of Swords is strategy. So there's no logic in love. So because of fear of all the things that have happened in the past, whether with this person or other people, etc., you would self-sabotage and stab your sun so that the shadow could be at the forefront. That's what was running your life and this other person's life together in your relationship. That one giant sword is the Ace of Swords. There's truth now, especially because they showed me the King of Swords, and he has that one sword of truth. But the King of Swords has a choice if he's going to be in positive energy with that sword or negative energy. Every card has a dark and a light side. The dark side of the King of Swords is controlling, manipulative, cold, calculating, cutting. Okay? Ice King. Or he can use that sword for good, which is clarity, truth, speaking what's on their mind always. Okay? Not being afraid to use that sword if somebody tries to get in between what they love and them. It is a choice. But there is a big recognition of that now. So you might be going through some kind of shadow energy, the last bits. Okay? But there is a moving forward from that, whether you like it or not. Okay? The divine's not giving you a choice. They're not. And, there's nothing to be ashamed of, but this is kind of the energy of, like, whether you recognize it or are able to consciously, because this is subconscious, right? The moon, it's very deep. You don't feel worthy to have the level of love and abundance that you are literally about to have. They showed me the 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups. Are you kidding me? I've never seen anything like that in my life. They just showed it to me. And to look at the size of that star, and that one star, it's destined. But there is something that happened in your past that led you to make choices in the past that not only has limited you from happiness, but also led you to make choices that you regret. You have to forgive yourself. Otherwise, you don't feel worthy of having this, or you don't feel like you can even maintain it. You're being pushed, but that's understood now, okay? I feel like there's a lack of communication right now between you and somebody. Okay, there's a lot of like holding feelings to yourself. Everything is behind the surface. Look at that eye behind there, right? The Five of Swords, like analogy, like somebody, again, that's a trauma response, right? Like talking in a manipulative way, as in like testing somebody, etc., to see how they're going to react, etc., abandonment issues, etc. All of that. That's what's overpowering here. It's all happening behind the scenes. Meanwhile, there's so many freaking cups here. It's like cup, 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 love, 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 love. At some point, somebody realizes that you're going to move forward regardless. So either somebody's going to come together with you, or you're going to move forward on your own. But that star is not going to let you be stuck there forever, okay? But what I'm getting is there is a masculine energy that is not opening up or saying the truth to you, but they are getting on that chariot. And so they're also showing me the Ace of Swords, Page of Swords, which is communication, and a Tower moment. Oh my God, I wasn't expecting the Tower card right now, okay? Yeah, look, see, look. Two of Swords is in the Rider-Waite, someone sitting, blindfolded, two swords, crossing your heart, not talking, blocked. Okay, you might actually be blocked. I'm not doing reversals. I just split it, but you can't make that up because I channeled that. And I just split this again. You guys know that they do that. You can't make that up. Four of Wands, Three of Cups. Look how it changes all of a sudden. Okay, I just split it again. You know they do this. Literally, Wheel of Fortune. This is destined. Let's put one right here. I'll explain it in a second, but you can't make that up. What is this? Okay. I don't know why they wanted this separate. I listen. I don't know. It never makes sense to me until later. But they still want something else here. They say it's going to be significant. I have to listen. Okay? What is it? What happened here? Ah! What is happening? Yeah, there's like, I'm telling you, there's some kind of a tower. Five of, significant. Look what's at the top though. Knight of Swords and the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is like keeping things to yourself. Knight of Swords, it kind of looks, when they showed me the King of Swords in my brain, this is the image I saw though. Look how he's holding that sword to himself. But look his eyes, the same as him. Somebody's petrified. The Knight of Swords is known, and I just went like this for no reason, and look what's poking out. The sun's about to shine. Oh my God, with the Strength, which is the card of freaking Leo, and we're literally talking about the influence of the new moon in Leo. Are you kidding me? Wow. 3 major arcana in a row. And they're all Leo. Like this is Leo. This is now, honey. They also showed me the Tower card, which is not here, but this is now. Are you seeing? I'm sorry there's a glare, and I'm sorry if there's an echo too, because I'm not home. I have to get used to, a lot of things happen. I will, I'll tell you why I could not post for a month, but I didn't want to take too much time from you guys. Wow, this is happening now. Again, major life lessons. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is like impulsive communication, okay? Somebody impulsive. So for that to be, it's one of the fastest moving cards in the deck. So for that to be an impulsive fast card, why is he holding that sword to himself so tight? It's like somebody is refusing to go from a knight to a king. They showed me the King of Swords. So it's like somebody's holding themselves back to the point where they're not even being the King of Swords in a cold way. They're just not being shit. They're going backwards. That's what I'm getting from that. They're going backwards because this is a very different image for a Knight of Swords. Like there's no horse here, no movement. It's a fast moving card. It's what I would see from like a King of Swords is the card that usually just shows like a man with a sword. But this one looks like a boy with a sword and he looks scared. Like he's too scared to go on a horse and make like any decision based off impulse or, you know, what they feel. But also not communicating, also very protective. Especially, what was it that came out here? Did I put it back? No, the 5 of Swords. Everything that I said before. Literally the 5 swords plus the 1 is the 6 of Swords. Boom. This is about a masculine person. This is about a man. I'm sorry, for the most part, okay? Because I said it and it's here. I said there's literally the sun right there, okay? That's how I channeled it. The sun is being stabbed by the 5 of Swords. There it is. There's the sun. There's the sun being stabbed by the 5 of Swords. Then I started talking about how it's a masculine energy, okay? With the Ace of Swords, and they showed me the King of Swords, you know, holding it close. That's what I saw. And put that together as the 6 of Swords. What's the 6 of Swords? Moving towards calmer water. So it's somebody... It's so deep that there's something that they just can't move forward. But they know that they're doing it. That's the crazy part. Okay, and look at what's in here, right? Those 2 swords right there, huge, stand out on their own. It's like the 2 of Swords we saw before, right? Which is blocking yourself. And then in this beautiful rose, there's 1, 2, 3 swords. 3 of Swords is heartbreak, pain. Pain from the past, that's what it is. It's pain from the past that they have been unable to either acknowledge, let go of, or there's a very deep-rooted shame. Or it's literally, I know it sounds crazy. I know this because I'm human too. I've experienced this before. I know what it's like. There is such thing as fear of being happy because of how much disappointment you've had in the past and how much it's led you to make decisions that you wouldn't make these days. Or you're afraid to tarnish something. You see that rose is so beautiful. It's like somebody sees you as such a beautiful rose and they're afraid that with their ish, you see the snake, there's like a snake here around those same roses, that they're going to come and like hurt you. They're afraid of hurting you because of their own hurt, but they're blocking themselves as stupidity. And so they rather literally downgrade themselves to a knight, and not just any average knight, like literally. They're not young enough to go back to a page, but this looks like a page. He's like a you know, a page. There's no horse, no nothing, no action. It looks petrified. So instead, they're going off, they're living off projected fear, which is strategy, etc., etc. But look at that. The divine's not having it, okay? The divine's like, okay, you get to manifest your life now, though. The King of Coins, what? Okay, hold on, look at this. Look how it changes out of nowhere. No, because there's no way around it. There's no way around it. Magician, I create my own destiny. I have the power here. Somebody's coming into their power now, and they literally go from this. This is like literally, this is frozen energy. Somebody's frozen, and they're in a shame cycle. I'm getting there's a shame cycle because they're frozen, and then they know that they're not supposed to be frozen, and then it just keeps perpetuating. Someone's fighting hard to get out of that, but they're going to, because even though they look petrified on this horse, they're going to go on it. And then look what happens here. 4 of Wands is the card of home, family, union, coming together, happiness. There's a big ass diamond right there. Okay. It's the same diamond that this freaking King of Coins, King of Pentacles, is holding on his hand, solid, to offer to somebody. That's an engagement ring. Circle, ring, diamond. Do you not see it? Somebody. That might be happening for some. That's manifesting. Okay? That's manifesting. Especially with the Justice card. The Justice card is also the justice system. Somebody might be getting legally married or is going to come forward to bring balance to the situation, okay? In order to bring justice to the situation, or at least work towards that, okay? Because some of you might actually get engaged out of nowhere, or it's like it kind of looks like a projection of that. Like, this is what I want. Like, let's build that then, especially because there's a Magician card here. Magician means creating. Like, okay, we're here on this table. We have cups. We have infinite potential. We have wands. This is what I want. We have a little knife here, a little sword. let's try to do this. Let's try to build this. Let's try to build something of strength and power, something of happiness. Because we both have clarity here. We both know that we could be in the sun. We can be happy together, etc., etc. Why are we acting like this? Right? So it might not actually be like someone come forward with a ring, though I see that happening very quickly after. But it's the it is the coming together to manifest that. It's coming, someone's coming into their power. And especially so, okay? Magician is the #1 card. It's like the first step, right? The Justice card, which was what happened here, is a #8. Chariot card, looking petrified, still on the Chariot though. Once you're on it, I'm sorry, you can't go. You're too late, honey. This is the 8. 7 to 8 is a progression. So they're going on the Chariot, even if they're scared, to move forward, to bring justice to the situation. But once they do that, it's divine justice. They allow this wheel to turn. Thank God. That's the number 10. The number 10 is completion. The wheel of fortune is destiny. It's your karmic lesson. This entire situation, both with this person and with you, was a karmic lesson. Not only is it destiny, but it was also, karmic lessons are like tests from the divine to see how long you are willing to not let the sun shine in your whole life, in your own life, knowing that it's meant for you. Your entire life was the moon. That doesn't mean that you're a miserable person. I'm sure you're happy, but you have not been living up to what was destined for you, even as much as you want to trick yourself, because the 5 of Swords is also the card of self-deception, okay? You know? All sorts of strategies in place mentally. Swords signify your mind, your intellect, your thoughts, your communication, to blind yourself, to keep yourself from thinking that you're really, dimming your own light. And that's really the truth. It's because of your experiences in the past. It could have been because of an experience with a woman in the past. Could be somebody's mother, could be somebody's ex, whatever, or multiple. Could be 4 different situations or 5 different situations. There's 4 heavy though, they're showing me that. Where somebody withheld love from this person, therefore it kind of like made them like avoidant, because if somebody never gave you the right kind of love, you don't feel confident in either being able to receive it or give it in the first place. But then if you feel it like it's your destiny, you can't get away from it, but you don't know what to do. That's what it is. Okay? But somebody's coming out of that, letting go of the defenses. The moment that you do that, that wheel turns. That's all that the divine is waiting for. But with this Leo energy, it's like they put you in a place where someone's either going to show up for you now or they're not. Whatever happens now, it is what it is, and that's what it's going to be. And yes, if you're meant to be with someone and they don't come forward, you will lose them. That would be, because the Wheel of Fortune is destiny, but you still get to choose it next lifetime then, But nonetheless, then they will bring you, if you did your work, they will bring you someone regardless. This is happening regardless. This is beautiful. This relationship, everything is going to happen out of nowhere so fast, so beautifully, you don't even know. They'll either send you someone new very quickly, and that'll be part of the lesson, or you will come together with this person. But one thing is for sure, is that both of you are aware that you are holding yourself back instead of looking at the other person. That's clear. The Sun card's also the card of illumination and clarity. That's clear. But no, there is someone, a masculine energy here, because I did see that before, coming forward to want to build something solid here. No lie. Okay? No lie. And I did channel this too. Okay? This is the Knave of Swords, is the Page of Swords. Oh, okay. That's interesting, isn't it? Look. This is supposed to be a progression. The Page of Swords is younger than the Knight of Swords. It's like the teenager to like the young man, and then the King of Swords is like the older man, if you were to think of it that way. But that's how the images are too. But it's like the Page of Swords, he looks like he's confused because he's young, but he has more like confidence, ready to like embark on becoming a knight and a sword. Something happened between teenage years and young adulthood. Could be like relationships, whatever, that failed. That what's supposed to happen in the traditional tarot, like what I usually say, is the page goes from this to on a horse you know, and makes impulsive decisions, like screws up that way, and then turns into the king when he's more knowledgeable. But somehow instead that sword, there was some kind of a heartbreak when they were very young, and instead that sword, they didn't go on a horse, they just put that sword closer to them. Like they've had a defense up their whole life, and it's become clear out of nowhere. And that's a lot. That's what it is. I still see a progression. They're still showing me the King of Swords. I mean, it'd be amazing if it came out, because look at this, okay? But I think that's what's going on. It's like the divine now is, there's a lot of stuff from the past happening, like a tower moment, like remembering your childhood, stuff like that, because it's time to let it go, okay? We're recognizing that now. Look at that. But it's like somebody had to regress in order to progress. But the Page of Swords is also a text message communication. Someone's going to call you. So someone's going to call you. Go back to the person they once were before they were defensive, etc. And communicate, not just that they want to build something with you and how happy you make them, but also the acknowledgement of their part on whatever failed, and you too. So there's going to be some, and it's going to happen out of nowhere. I'm telling you. I'm sorry. I see that. Okay, what else do you want to say about that? Hold on, I wasn't ready. Oh my God, look at that. 7 of Swords. When I was talking about the 5 of Swords, I mentioned this too. Yeah, oh my God, this is beautiful. There he is. Boom, told you. Oh my God. With the 2 of Coins, 2 of Pentacles, being in between two minds is the juggling card. It's a card in the Rider-Waite, someone's juggling. But there's a freaking there's the scales here, the justice. This is beautiful. They're confirming it. No, they're not confused anymore. Somebody was a hanged man. The hanged man is not like the hermit that you go within. You keep yourself stuck. Once you realize that all you got to do is, like, you know, move up and you can untie yourself. It's an illusion. You do. That's exactly it. What did I say? I said I wouldn't be surprised. There he is, the King of Swords. There he is. He's still holding it close to him because he's not foolish, right? Because when you're young, you're here with that sword, you're learning, and then you learn a little bit, but you're not supposed to retreat that much, you know? But somebody went through a lot of heartbreak. But they did. So now they hold that sword close to them still. But look, it's on the opposite side. It's behind them. They're opening their heart now. Their heart's right there. Now it's not the sword of I'm blocking myself. It's the sword of truth. And the truth is you. See how they both are looking forward, not back? Right? Unbelievable. And it's beautiful because the 7 of Swords is the card of deception, sneakiness. But I'm getting this as self-deception because there's a heart there. All right? And again, 6 of Swords with that 1 Ace of Swords, which is the clarity. Look at that. You understand? 5 of Swords here with that Ace of Swords. It's all progression. And now we're back where we started. The 6 of Swords, which is moving towards calmer waters. Now that you have that truth, somebody's moving forward towards calmer waters. 6 of Swords. This might involve travel, okay? Because I did say 6 of Swords Chariot came out when I was talking about my travel, and those are travel cards also. Someone's clear on what stopped them from being able to move towards calmer waters. And they are unpinning their own heart. Temperance, which is balance. And the World card, which is closing out a cycle. Closing out of a cycle that kept going and going. Someone's going to stand in their truth. That's beautiful, okay? And again, I keep seeing, oh my God, are you kidding me? I keep seeing the tower like this is happening now. You don't expect this for the life of you. You feel like you feel it, but you don't expect it. Oh my God. Is this really how we're going to end right now? The King and the Queen of Cups? This is they go together. Oh, this is so beautiful. But look at that. He's not even holding it behind him. He's looking up. He's looking up. Up. What is he looking up at? That star that I told you that they know is guiding them. You can't make that up. And you know what's crazy? Oh my God. And we were talking about the 3 of Swords, and I told you. I told you. And I channeled it. There's a tower. I'm like, if they kept saying it over and over and over, it's because it was significant. and they wanted it to come out like this. And I channeled the Two of Cups too, and I did channel the Three of Swords also when I was talking about it. When I, with the Four of Swords, it stood out to me. Three of Swords is heartbreak. But look, this Three of Swords in the Rider-Waite shows a heart pinned down, 3 hearts. There's cobwebs all over it. So this is old pain. Ready to release that though. Okay, so what's going to happen as a Tower moment? Tower moments are sudden upheaval, things happening out of freaking nowhere, but it's because an old foundation has to crumble for a new one to be built. Okay? He's a king. He doesn't have a crown on. She does. So it's the masculine energy, in particular, male, going through this the most, even though you both are. In the process of releasing these things so that their crown could go on their head. That's why they're looking up. They're aware. Okay? And I know this sounds kind of crazy, but he has a teardrop tattoo. Where I'm from, when you have that, it's because you've done some ish out in these streets. So again, this has something to do with like the past, okay, and feeling like they screwed up so much, whatever, like they don't trust themselves. But no, the Tower moment is that they want to build this with you. Two of Cups coming together into a loving union. Three of Cups is coming together in a loving union to have fun, to allow joy into your life. It's also like dates and stuff. So somebody might be seeing you. No lie. Okay. He said this one's super important too. This was a clear message though. Okay. I said this one's super important. Okay, there's a very heavy emphasis on travel. And it's not just that I'm traveling, but we saw Six of Swords, the Chariot. The Three of Wands is also a travel card, and so is the Eight of Wands. Okay? The Three of Wands is having a vision for the future and putting it into action. Your boat has arrived. It's also the card of travel, long distance travel. The Eight of Wands is also long distance travel. It's also very quick movement forward. Okay? Literally the arrows of love also. You see here the arrows, north, south, east, west. Also, it's like a compass. There's something involving travel or being able to now have a direction to work towards something. That's happening, and it's happening, and it's happening soon. Yup. And I said Ace of Swords, there it is. Judgment, there it is. Okay? It's Judgment Day. Releasing all the stuff that held you back. Somebody is going to communicate with you. Six of Swords, Six of Cups. Six of Cups is reconciliation with someone from your past. This is somebody from the past, end of story. And I just went like this. The first person I channeled was the Emperor. Okay, there he is. When this person comes forward and says that they want to reconnect with you, look what comes out. That one cup, there's a cross on it with a heart with all this black smoke. Like, it was, their ability to give and receive love was hidden so deep. That cross on the top is like the Hierophant. The Hierophant signifies religious institutions. It's like Jesus energy, right? It's Christ energy. It's healing energy. This person wants to come forward and heal things from the past and heal with you. Hierophant is commitment. Death is death and transformation. There is a female head here and a male head here. I know this sounds gruesome, but basically both of you had to go through an ego death. Okay, because the Emperor can be very egotistical or egoistic, however you want to call it. The death of their old ways. This Emperor looks like he's like really reflecting on a lot. Some male energy, so they can transform into the Hierophant, which is the highest level of wisdom you can achieve. And again, it's a progression from the 4 to the 5. It's beautiful. So somebody's going to come forward and bring judgment to all of this, okay, and want to make things right with you, hoping that you do too. And there's a relationship forming. Whether it's going to be your choice. Hold on. It's going to be your choice if you want it to move forward or not. Wow. It's going to be your choice if you want it to move forward or not. But basically, this is the person you're supposed to be with, because we're ending with the Empress. And the Emperor and the Empress is the ultimate power couple. You are going to build an empire. But at the moment, you guys are looking not at each other. You're not. But you're both reflecting. You see? You're both aware of yourself. That's what I said before. Yup. High Priestess in the middle. The High Priestess in the middle. The High Priestess is the medium. It's a psychic. It's your intuition. You're both looking within. Intuitively guided. You know that now, right? But the High Priestess is also the counterpart to the Hierophant. Number one, you're both spiritually awakening. You're both growing as people. This is the most beautiful reading I've ever seen. Like, well, I've seen a lot of beautiful readings, but wow. But the High Priestess is also the card of somebody that doesn't speak. She keeps things to herself, silence. So there's some kind of a silence between you and this person. Oh, that's temporary. You feel that coming though, and it's gonna change very quickly. All right, I'm gonna take, this is tarot also. Let me move this, okay? Don't worry, I'll clean it up in a second. This is tarot also, but I read them because they have messages, and they're guiding me towards this deck. They said to pull 3. What am I doing? Okay. Oh my God. Messenger of Abundance. 2 of Thought, which is the 2 of Swords. And this is the Knight of, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. No, the Page of Pentacles. What in the world? Sorry. What am I doing? Okay. Oh, that's the 10 of Pentacles that we spoke about. That's the card of everything. Literally. Wow. Just wow. Just everything that you need to. Just hold on. Just hold on. Let me just stop for a second. Messenger of Abundance. Wonderful news regarding your career. A new job, a promotion, or acceptance into an excellent school comes into your life. You might feel ready to do something that's challenging and fulfilling. This situation may involve someone who's fun to be around, sometimes mischievous. This person, who may be you, is youthful, optimistic, and very clever. Okay, so that's a message for career promotion in many areas of your life. But it says you might feel ready to do something that's challenging and fulfilling. So you have to push yourself. 2 of Thought, somebody's been blocking themselves out, see? 2 of Thought, your angels have noticed that you're not moving forward. Kid you not, they always confirm. You have multiple options that you're reviewing, both of you. No, wow. And you seem to be unable to choose. Ask your angels for signs as to what direction to take, or just listen to your own inner voice. Deep down, you know what to do. I told you, deep down, you know what to do. So do you, so did this person. But to end with this is so beautiful. The 10 of Abundance, the 10 of Pentacles, which is union, home, everything. Heaven has provided you so many blessings. Your family members are bonded and working together. The children are provided for in a comfortable retirement. Oh, God. And a comfortable retirement will one day come along. You've taught your family the grace that comes from knowing right from wrong, and you should be very proud. How many babies are there right now? Oh, there's 3 babies. There's an older little girl. That's a doll. I was going to say, I'm like, why is she holding a newborn? No, that's a doll. That's a man. And those are twins. That's a little girl twin and a little boy twin. Okay? So, again, deep down, you know what to do. Someone asked for signs and direction, but you're not moving forward. And there's something in regards to career here. Something that's challenging and fulfilling. Maybe you want to start like a business or something, you know, but you're scared. A new beginning. Wow. A new beginning. You're at the beginning of a wonderful journey. There's no need to have any fear, as guardian angels walk beside you every step of the way. You have unique gifts to offer the world. If you will just free yourself from that which holds you back, new opportunities will present themselves if you truly believe. As I said that. And that's the Fool card, by the way, because it's 0, brand new beginning. You know, I'm going to pull 2 more. Oh, no, I kid you not. There's travel again. I kid you not. I don't pull this out of my We're back. 3 of Actions, the 3 of Wands, having a vision for the future and taking action on it. Things are working out beautifully. Now that your ship has come in, it's time to decide what your next big project will be. You may choose to continue to build upon your success or move on to something entirely different. Be willing to travel if necessary, it literally says. And one more. Seriously? This is where we're ending. Look, travel again. There's heavy travel, heavy travel. 8 of action, 8 of wands, fast, and this is now. Actually, the number 8 is also August, right? There's so much going on right now that it may feel overwhelming to you, and yet it's wonderful to be so busy with the work that you love. Express gratitude for the blessings of heaven that are taking up your time, even if life feels challenging. If you're asked to travel and take a flight, then do so with confidence. I kid you freaking not. And we're gonna end with a lover's oracle, and oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, this is gonna hit you like a ton of bricks. Romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. Like, it's out of nowhere, okay? And they're like, you know, Cupid's arrow strikes. Didn't we see the arrows for the other 8 of wands? Told you. Something about that. What's this? Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow and you will be surprised where it leads. The message is clear as day. And this is happening both for you and this person. 2 of them just flipped. What is this? Beware. Oh my God, you can't make it up. Told you, this is that 5 of swords. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. I told you. And we are going to end with a Moonology card. They said 1. And that this is going to be significant. My God. Which is, oh my God. Look, what do you need to release? And it flew so aggressively on the floor. I think it's clear what they're saying here. With a time for healing? It's a choice. Something's happening here. Something beautiful. It's beautiful. Wow. A time to give rather than to take. Didn't I say somebody that could have even seemed a little selfish? That's why. Everything. It's not malice. You are very close to achieving your goal. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra with the justice, with the scales. I missed you guys. I'll be posting regularly again. For whatever reason, I was done, but they're telling me to pull an after tarot. I don't know why I have to listen. They said there's something important that they want to say here, right now. Something important they want to say right now is the Tower. That it's happening now. And even if something seems chaotic, look what just flew here. Even if something seems chaotic, please understand that this is happening for your healing. Please understand that everything's about to come together so fast. I am going to be, oh my God. I am going to be posting more regularly, okay, now that I'm back. Look at this, how we're going to end. They never fail to amaze me. The 4 of Wands, home, family, union, marriage, literally, okay? That's what's being healed. 5 of Cups, it's sadness. You're finally, the after tarot is not regular tarot. It's like it's depicted as like the next step, what happens next. That's why the regular traditional tarot, 5 of Cups, sadness, he's looking down only at the 3 cups that have spilled over and not the 2 cups, which is the 2 of Cups of love that's still standing, right? They're finally waking up to that. They're healing. 8 of Swords, which was what we started with, self-imposed imprisonment of your mind, and described how it looks in the traditional tarot. Here it is, but in the traditional tarot, there is nobody there coming to rescue you. You're just stuck. No, honey, you're released now. This is the most beautiful freaking... Oh, if I did not just split this is how they want to end. Yup, death and transformation. Look at you holding everything to yourself. And this card, I always take everything as a message, right? I burnt this. You've been burned in the past. This person too. You are ready to step into your shadow, integrate that space. All the deep emotions, letting it go. You're walking straight into the sun despite being burned in the past. That's what it is. Actually, no, love and light. I'll be back, you guys. I'm back. Thank you for your love and your support. No, you know what? I'm going to pull... I was thinking about it. They want something from here. Oh my God, really? Abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. That's the Magician. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm done. Hold on. Where is it? Romance. Cupid's arrow strikes, right? Cupid's arrow again, okay? And then they got the tower. I was talking about it, and then it came out like, what, 2 or 3 times. And then in the after tarot, it came out again. They were like, they just pulled me to it when I said bye. Boom. After the Cupid's arrow strikes, then abundance, okay? Which is, she has money all over the place. So there's something about a business or something. Lightning, literally in this deck. It's just the Island Time Wellness. It's a oracle deck. Not tarot, obviously, but it's like their version of freaking tower. Again, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation, Cupid's arrow. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation or meeting. Hesitation. No, but there's no hesitation, honey, with the lightning, okay? There just is not. Did I just pick this up? And ends with the tower again. What? And the moon. Okay. If you're new to my channel, welcome. This is what they do here. Listen, you don't expect this at all. It's happening at night though, too. Love and light.